What's up, everybody? Coach Andrew here with In the Zone Baseball and Softball, getting ready for part 2 of our 3-part series on what to look for in youth hitters. Okay, last time we talked about our rotation of our body and how that can cause our hands to cast out away from our body if we don't do it at the right time. Today, we're going to talk about our hands dropping, what that means, and why it's not so great, and how we can identify and fix it. So, everybody talks about, at least once in their time, hitting. Don't drop your hands or don't drop your back shoulder. Well, what does that really look like and what does that mean? Okay? Obviously, the hands play a very important role in hitting. When we get our hands set, we want to be somewhere up in here behind our back ear, back behind our head, and loaded. You watch any MLB player, they're going to be somewhere in this area back here with some movement in their hands, up or down. Well, what's good downward movement with our hands? What we don't want to see happen is our hands drop down here as we're about to swing. That's going to cause our bat to be very flat and long to the ball. We want to keep our hands up higher when we load and stride back behind our head so that we can throw them down to the ball and bring that barrel nice and clean through the ball. So what we want to look for are two different things. We either want to look for the hands dropping down towards our waist here before we swing, or our shoulder dropping back here, okay? Now, when we take our swing, we do want our hands to move down towards the ball, right? And we want our shoulder to actually be pointed to the ball right in here when we take our swing. A lot of people might think that this is dropping the back shoulder, but it's not. It's actually getting it on plane with the ball. So we want our back shoulder to be pointed to the ball and our hands moving down towards the ball. But we don't want to do it too early. So when we load and stride, we should be back up somewhere in this area with our hands. Everybody's going to be a little bit different. And as we go to our swing, we're shifting our weight and we're actually bringing the knob forward and our back elbow down towards the pitcher or the ball. Right in through here to get the bat to the ball. Now, if our hands drop, what's probably going to happen is we're probably going to swing very level and roll over very easily. It's going to be a weak ground ball. If our back shoulder drops too early and we swing here, we're probably going to be very long and uppercut through the ball, and it's going to go straight up as a pop fly. If we keep our hands in the right spot and line up our shoulder at the right time, we're probably going to get a nice smooth line drive, extend and finish nice and easy through the ball. Once again, I'm Coach Andrew from In the Zone Baseball and Softball. And just remember, that was part 2 of our 3-part series on what to look for with youth hitters.